What defines good and right? What is righteousness? We can ask people what their opinion is on morality, or what it is that they personally consider good or right. But what does God think? What is good and right in His eyes? Wouldn't that be something that we would want to know? And if we knew that, isn't that something we'd want to seek out? Seeking out what is good and right in His eyes. And if we knew what He considered to be righteous, isn't that something that we would want to seek out and pursue as well? I wanted to share some scripture with you on these issues. And before we read, I want to clarify, I am going to be using the name of God as I read it. Deuteronomy 12:28 says, "Guard, and you shall hear all these words which I am commanding you, to purpose of he shall be good to you, that you shall do the good and the right in eyes of Yahuwah your Elohim." So who is speaking here? Moses is speaking. We are to guard and hear the commands that he has received from God and given to us, because we are doing the good and the right in His eyes. Deuteronomy 13:18, "That you shall listen in voice of Yahuwah your Elohim, to guard all His commandments, which I am commanding you today, to do the right in eyes of Yahuwah your Elohim." Listening in His voice and guarding His commandments is doing the right in His eyes. Deuteronomy 6:24 through 25. "And Yahuwah commanded us to do all these enactments, to fear Yahuwah our Elohim, for good to us all of the days, to make us live as this day. And it shall be righteousness to us, that we shall guard to do all this commandment before Yahuwah our Elohim, as which He commanded us." What has He commanded us? He has commanded us to do all these enactments, to fear Him for our good, for all of the days, so that we'll live, and so that righteousness shall be to us, because we are guarding to do all of His commandment. What is good and right in His eyes? What does He consider to be righteous? Seeking after Him, loving Him, fearing Him, and doing all of the commandments that He has given us through Moses, the commandments of the written law, guarding to do them and seeking after Him through it.